Right, time for another TimeGuessr daily. Going to do a 3-minute timer, guess the location and year of the photograph. Right, this we know where it is because it's Stonehenge. And it's definitely pre-90s because people are actually climbing on the stones. It's pretty much in the middle, I think. Sort of there, I think. I mean, I'm getting a kind of 60s, 70s vibe from these folks. Like maybe 70s, 80s type thing. Yeah, maybe later than the 60s. Maybe this is into the 70s. Gosh, it's actually quite difficult to place. I don't know really anything about when these different uniforms date from. Those shoes, those like trainers look like relatively modern, if I were to guess. Does his cap say anything? Not that I can read. Let's go late 70s. Let's go sort of 1978. I'm prepared for this to be a bit wrong, but I just feel like it looks later than the 60s somehow. Could even be treading over into the 80s. So I think late 70s is about in the middle of my... Oh, okay, yeah. 1 year off. 79. Good stuff. All right. That's a reasonable start. Let's go on to number 2. Right. That is a Dutch car, but I don't think this is Holland based on the alphabet that we're looking at here. I'm sort of thinking maybe Turkey, but it's kind of half in Cyrillic and half in English. We've got websites here, so it's going to be, you know, I mean, that guy's using a flip phone, isn't he? So we're thinking maybe this is sort of about 2005 kind of thing. There's a Dutch car. So it's somewhere drivable from Holland, but it's somewhere using kind of the Cyrillic alphabet. I don't know enough about... there's so many letters, the kind of capital letters from Cyrillic that I don't really know how to transliterate. CSA. This is obviously like a flight center. What like alphabet is everything written in this? This isn't very... No, it's not Turkey. It's not written in Turkish. I think maybe we're somewhere like you know, somewhere over here. Really running low on time here. It's not going to be Romania. It's not going to be... well, I suppose it could be Ukraine, but I don't think so. I'm not really sure. I'm really not sure. Let's just say Bulgaria. let's pop it there, and our time is up. So we'll do our guess. I'm not confident in that location at all. It was in Sofia. Oh, blimey. Okay, all right. Well, that came out of sort of nowhere. Fine. I don't know why I suddenly thought Bulgaria at the last minute. I mean, I know they use the Cyrillic alphabet, but I've not been to Sofia. I've been to the coast in Bulgaria before, but okay. All right. Wow. Well, I was not expecting that to be right, and the year spot on. Okay, we're on a roll here. Let's stop that. Let's go again. Right. That is what language is that? I think we're somewhere in sort of Israel. Yeah, I mean, I think we're probably in Israel here. Further down here, isn't it? In terms of where, I suppose it could be Tel Aviv, could be Jerusalem, could be many places. Wonder if we can find this Bank Hapoalim. Bank. I mean, the likelihood of Old Northern part. What does this actually look like in? Not similar, really, as far as I can see. But I mean, I associate kind of slopes. Well, maybe Jerusalem's kind of hilly as well, isn't it? Excuse me. I mean, I guess either way, I don't think we're going to be a million miles away. It's not the largest country in the world. Let's pop it there, and then in terms of when, what are we looking at here? Have we got any vehicles? It's not a vehicle. That's not really helping. '90s. With that, I mean, late 80s, early 90s. Maybe let's say 1990. Is there a reflection of a car or something? Not enough to be able to really see. 1990, Jerusalem. Let's try it. Oh, okay. Okay on the location, not good on the year. Right, we've lost several points there. How annoying. Okay, it was, quite a lot earlier than I thought. For some reason I was thinking this was looking kind of later than 70s, but anyway. Okay, not terrible on the location. Let's keep moving. Round 4. That. Oh, it's a Je suis Charlie. This. So when did those attacks were? Probably about 2016. 2015, 2016. I'm going to guess that this is in Paris. It's a kind of international protest. Yeah, 2015, 2016, somewhere in that ballpark. I don't think it was any earlier. In terms of where we are, on some giant sort of statue situation in the middle of a big place, like maybe I don't think there's that in Place des Vosges. Where's Place, or like that big square kind of near the river somewhere? That's not anything. It's not Panthéon. Let's go back to regular map. There's Place de la Bastille, that's what I'm thinking of. Has that got a big... No, that's got a tower in it. Or rather a pillar thing. Didn't know that was going to zoom me all the way back out again. I don't know whether we can do much better than just plonking this down somewhere. Unless... something's going to suddenly jump out at us. Might just have to pop this central and rather hope for the best. Okay, this is going to be a plonk job, I think. I'll just plonk it right in the middle. Sort of, there. That'll have to do. See how good we were on the year. Oh, it's 2015. Okay. And it was... What is this? Okay. André Dolé. Monument de la République. Okay. Yeah. Not familiar. Not familiar. All right. Well, not terrible. Over 9,000. All right. So, yeah, we're yeah. Okay. All right. Last round. This is where we come unstuck. De Soto. Oh, that's Che Guevara. Oh no, sorry, it's not Che Guevara. It's what's his name? Fidel Castro. So, are we going to assume this is Cuba? Is De Soto going to be a recognizable place name, I wonder? It's quite a narrow island, so we can just scan the whole thing. In terms of when this is, not sure. Cienfuegos. Moron. And then we get down into this section where we get down towards Guantanamo. I don't see De Soto. I don't sort of recognize the location at all. It doesn't look super, urban. But I guess, it could be in the outskirts of Havana, or it could be... When would this be? I don't really know enough about all this stuff. Sort of Bay of Pigs and all that stuff was in the 60s. Was Castro after that? Maybe let's... I don't know very much about this. Maybe let's say 1970, and let's pop it kind of... I mean, annoyingly, Havana's like right up at one end. let's sort of pop it to halfway between Havana and Cienfuegos, because you know there's quite a lot of different settlements up that end. 1970, I don't know, maybe that's a bit late. Let's nudge it forward a couple of years, shall we, just to be on the... Oh, I don't know. Let's do that. 59. Okay, it was earlier than I thought. The location was not bad. The location was, in the grand scheme of things, really not bad. Yeah, between Havana and Cienfuegos. Okay. Oh, it was in Colón. Okay. How do we think that's going to have ended up? I think we may have just about beaten the 45k. I think we might have just fallen short. Yeah, a little bit under 44. I think it was the years there that threw me off a little bit. 5.5k. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with most of those distances. I mean, that's the furthest, but I mean compared to the size of Cuba, I'm kind of okay with that. It was this 9 year and this 11 years for that one in Jerusalem. 43,863. Most definitely not my best, but not my worst.